Good morning. Today we're here at Publix in Pigeon Forge. We're going to go in, check the prices, check the shelves, and some of the things you guys have asked about. Let's get to it. Up north in Cincinnati, we don't have Publix, so we're kind of anxious to check it out, see what it's like. We've been to Publix before. We have been to this one before, and we've been to a couple in Florida. Okay, so surprisingly, as soon as we come in here, they have this giant section of Captain Crunch. I guess everybody around here loves their Captain Crunch. Buy one, get one free, but they don't have a price on what it costs. It says save $5.45. We don't really know how much it is. I hope the whole store isn't like this. Right next to it, we have some Lay's chips that I've never seen before. These must be pretty new. 2 for $7, $3.50 a bag. It does tell you how much you save, but one thing we got to remember in Tennessee, especially here in Pigeon Forge, is that they do tax on food. So that is something that a lot of people have been talking about in the comments, so I wanted to bring that to your attention. How much is a pound in Cincinnati?
I don't know, but this is delicious.
It is delicious. How much is it?
$7.27.
$7.27. How much does it weigh?
It's half a pound.
Half a pound. My goodness. One thing we do know that Publix is known for is their bakery. I gotta say, these look pretty good. $4.29 for these mini black and white cookies. And they do have a good variety of a lot of different cookies. $5.49 for this. That don't seem like too bad of a price. I mean, it's a lot of cookies in there. Different varieties too. Got the sprinkle cookies, $4.09. I mean, that's pretty close to what it is in Kroger, but remember, you will pay more in Tennessee than you will in Ohio, so it is a little bit different. What do you see over here?
Just looking around.
So this is more boar's head. Man, they got a lot of boar's head stuff. I guess that's what they use for their deli sandwiches. We have heard that their deli sandwiches are really good. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you guys, some of the usual suspects that we always check is V8 juice. $4.49 here. $4.49. Now, we have seen that it's gone up to $3.99 in Cincinnati too, but again, you're going to pay a little bit more, so that may be around $5. I believe the food tax is 9.75%. They do have two different kinds of tax down here too, so that really adds to it. Their Mott's apple juice is $3.51. We've seen that it's pretty much $3 everywhere in Cincinnati. Some places it's $3.19. Still more here at Publix. Keep in mind, we are in Pigeon Forge, but I guarantee you this is a lot to do with what's going on right now, mostly because they have limit 2 kids juice packs, pretty much limit 2 on everything in this aisle, which, I mean, a lot of it's pretty daggone expensive. A 6-pack of these small Gatorades is $4.09, which I don't think Cincinnati gets those. They get the 8-packs, and yeah, those are 20 ounces in Ohio. They're still a little less than $6, so that's definitely the better deal in Cincinnati. But we know in a resort type area, things are going to be a little more expensive. I didn't expect it to be this more expensive, but I'll tell you what, it's affecting the entire country. I want to show the bananas here. I got to say, they look a lot better than the Chiquita bananas that we've been getting in Cincinnati. They look fresh, look pretty good. They're big, you know, not the little tiny ones we've been getting. Also, they're 50 cents a pound, so that is a pretty good deal on bananas, all considering. Our favorite Sumo oranges down here, they don't go by the price. It's $3.99 a pound. I guarantee you 2, maybe 3 is a pound. I am seeing things that are a lot more expensive down here though, like this little tiny bag of carrots for $2.59. Little teeny tiny carrots for $2.19. This would be $1 in Cincinnati, maybe $1.19 now. I don't know. We've been down here in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg for a week, so everything may have changed up north. I am curious to see when we get back what things are going to be. We have had some more comments on mushrooms lately. They do have an 8-ounce thing of mushrooms for $1.99, the white mushrooms. And they have a bit of a deal here, 2 for $5. The sliced white mushrooms. Well, this says $1.99, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe, okay, $1.99 for the ones that aren't cut. Here's something that is way more expensive. 3-pack of bell peppers for $5.15. Those are $3.49 pretty much everywhere in Cincinnati. Plus, you're going to pay a little bit extra. Eesh. They have it set up like the single peppers. They don't really break it down. I mean, I guess you would get one, but it's $4.09 a pound. $4.09 a pound. It's probably 2 of them. That's kind of crazy. Plus, they're out of the yellow. So this week they do have cabbage on sale because of St. Patrick's Day. 39 cents a pound, which is a pretty good deal. But I gotta say, these don't look that great. And these two here are tiny, and you know they look like they've been sitting a while. One thing, they don't seem to be dealing with the juice issue that we are in Cincinnati. Orange juice has been hard to find, and a lot of these other juices have been hard to find too. So we have had more and more comments on Goya beans. I gotta say, they're all different kinds of prices here. Some of them are ridiculously high. Some of them are about the same, like the pink beans, $1.69. That's the same up by where we live, but remember, you will pay a little more here because of the tax. $3.59 for these green pigeon peas. That sounds a bit extreme. I will say that Progresso is $2.44 here. It's $2.49 at Kroger in Cincinnati, $2.20 for the Campbell's Chunky. We've seen that's gone up to $2.59 at Kroger in Cincinnati. So a little cheaper here, about the same here, but you know, that's a pretty good deal. I wouldn't be surprised if these go up here soon. So I thought we had it bad on the Campbell's soups. The 10.5 ounce cans, $2.05 a can. $2.05 a can. They got broccoli cheese for $1.85. That's the only one. Everything else of the 10.5 ounces is $2.05. All the, you know, cream of chicken, chicken noodle soup, $2.05 for all these. Man, you know, it's just, it's gotten so expensive. It's like we have to go to Sam's Club to get this stuff anymore because it's just, I'm not going to pay $2 a can. It's $1.89 a can at Kroger's in Cincinnati, and it's pretty much gone up to that everywhere. Sometimes they'll have a sale like 10 for 10 or 99 cents a can, but it's been rare. $2.65 a can here for Del Monte fruits. That is pretty high. Okay, so I wanted to show their pet food area here. They have a very, very, very small section. Now, they may have condensed this because they haven't been able to get any in. Also, we can see that the cat food is very low. Also, 81 cents for a can of Friskies is a little high. 66 cents in Ohio. On the multi-pack cat food, you can only buy two. You can only buy 2 packs, so they are limiting people, but this is really small. They do have a lot of cat litter. I feel like they have condensed this, and that's from not even shopping here, because it seems like they do a pretty good job of packing things in, but with this being so small, seeing all this gone kind of tells me they're having the same troubles too. One thing that I do not like about this place is the music is very loud. I have to keep cutting in and out because the music is just so loud in the background. So I wanted to show that the 24 mega rolls, and this will be the only one I point out because they're all expensive, but this is the cheaper brand in Cincinnati, $32.49. $32.49 for 24 mega rolls. Good Lord. That is ridiculously expensive. And like Cincinnati, they are very low on paper products, paper plates and stuff like that. They even have people limiting this stuff. We've seen a lot of these where they're limiting people to 2 items. And that tells me that they're having trouble getting stuff in too. Now, we are in a resort area, people camp and stuff like that. I expect people to be buying a lot of paper plates and napkins, so we have to keep that into consideration. Also, just glancing over these prices, it's like, man, they're really expensive compared to what it is up north. It does seem like meat is pretty comparable to a lot of the places up north here. $6.99 a pound for top sirloin. I mean, that's pretty normal, but what we're noticing is that to make it cheap, they're just barely giving you any. This is 0.6 pounds for 2 little pieces of sirloin, but this says $7.99 a pound. Oh, this is chuck eye steak, sorry. I don't know. They got the sticker there. I don't know. So they have the Green Wise boneless Angus ribeye steaks. I gotta say, they look good. $30. $15.99 a pound. That is the highest that we've seen it in Cincinnati. So it's pretty much, it's pretty much like this everywhere. There's not much we can really do about it. They got this USDA choice. This one is almost 2 pounds for $30. The hamburger out here is a little outrageous. This is ground sirloin, so $6.49 a pound. That's about what it is in Cincinnati, not too much more. I think ours is about $5.99 a pound for about the same stuff. $4.99 a pound for the 3 pound or more packaging. save $1.90 a pound. So I guess this may be how they work in their deals. You have to look at how much you're saving here on the sticker. Jessica just pointed out to me, I do like these Terra chips, the all natural, but I would never pay these prices. $5.65 for my sweet potato chips. I like the Mediterranean. $6.65. That is like $3.99 to $4.49. It has gone up a little bit depending on what store we go to, but $6.65 here. That is insane. And I don't know if they just haven't replaced these, but Jessica pointed out that they have Halloween pretzels. It is March 16th. Halloween Snyder's of Hanover pretzels. I don't know. I mean, maybe they don't expire for a while. I'm sure they would pull them off, and you know, they're kind of cool, but Halloween, really? So I did want to show that their Del Monte cans are $1.59 a can, which is 9 cents more than what they are at Kroger up north. However, they do have a deal going on this week, 5 for $5. So you can get them for $1 a can. We loaded up when we were at Sam's Club, but normally I would buy these up. That's a good deal. Del Monte, as you guys know, is our favorite canned vegetables. We stock them up for everything. So I was looking for the Keystone canned meats down here. They do not have them. I thought they would have them down here, but they do have a couple Denti Moores, $3.29 here. They have gone up in Cincinnati. I do believe they are $3.29. The smaller cans, though, are $2.89. So $2.59 here. So that's cheaper than it is up north. But again, you got to add a little bit of the sales tax to it and everything. But they do have the Sweet Sue chicken and dumplings, which is up a little bit here. $2.79 in Cincinnati, $2.99 here. They do have a good amount of tuna. Now, we've seen that tuna has been an issue in Cincinnati, and a lot of you guys have been asking about tuna and where it's gone. Not as big. We noticed that things are in smaller sections here at Publix than like Kroger's or Walmart or stuff like that. But I did want to show they do actually have the Starkist albacore tuna, the solid white that somebody had asked about, $4.09 for this big can, 9 ounces. So that's, you know, it is what it is. I know that's a lot more expensive than it used to be. They do have the one in the chunk light tuna, $3.09, and they still have these smaller cans for 98 cents, which we've seen these have gone up to $1.19 in Cincinnati. So a little bit better deal there. So we have gotten comments lately on Chef Boyardee. I think someone was able to order these online, 98 cents a can now. We have seen that they've gone up to $1.25 in Cincinnati, but SpaghettiOs, $1.46. We have seen that they have gone up in Cincinnati, but not that much. They're like $1.25 a can, $1.46 here. That's crazy. I wanted to check out the Ben's Ready Rice that everybody always asks about. It did go up here, $2.14, but we've seen it $2.49 at Kroger in Cincinnati, so much better deal here. And most importantly, they have it, and they have a lot of big bags of rice here. We haven't seen these at a lot of the grocery stores, minus Sam's Club. They have a lot of different options here too. Okay, so Jess just pointed out something crazy here. A 6-pack of the 16.9 ounce. How much are these?
$6.35.
$6.35. $6.35. It is buy two get one free, but good Lord, I mean, and how much? So $7.67 for one 12-pack of Coca-Cola.
Case is $11.99.
Case is $11.99. That's I mean, it's $10.99 where we are right now.
2 liters,
so.
$2.55.
$2.50. 2 liters have gone up to $2.19 at Kroger, at where we live. $2.55 down here. Okay, so they have deals on Pepsi 12 packs right now. Buy two get one free, but they're $6.99 for one 12 pack. So you're going to be paying $14. You know, it is what it is. I will say they do have some pretty good looking pork chops here. $8.77 for this though. 1.2 pounds. That is very expensive. And they got some more, 4 of them here. These were $2.99 a pound when we left. 1.6 pounds, $10.71. This is a lot more pricey. I will say they look good though. You know, they do look good, but here's their chicken. Their chicken family pack, which we've noticed that a lot of stores up north have started to do this too. You get it for $1.99 a pound, which, I mean, usually Myers is right around $1.29 a pound for chicken legs. $8.38, you know, it's a lot of chicken legs. They do have one thing we've been having trouble finding is chicken thighs. So these are $2.15 a pound, which is more than we pay up north. Does look like Publix has a bit of an issue with their chicken products too. Now they have Purdue, $6.15 for that bag of the chicken strips there. That doesn't seem like bad price at all. However, this popcorn chicken of their brand is $8.90. That seems a little ridiculous, but and you know, they do have some in here, but most of the usual suspects that are missing up north are also missing here, and we're kind of just noticing this everywhere. 2 bags of Tyson chicken patties. They don't even have the chicken nuggets. $7.87 for that. Now that is $5.99 for the same thing at Kroger. May have gone up in a week, not really sure, but I'm just wanting to show you guys all this stuff. Down here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, they are dealing with similar issues. We saw a lot of this at their Walmart too in Sevierville. Most potato products like fries and stuff like that, especially Ore-Ida. Now we've seen Ore-Ida has started to make a little bit of a comeback in Cincinnati, but we do notice that the prices are going up. $1.99 a bag for the golden steak fries up by where we live at Walmart, $2.93 here. So that is definitely a lot higher. But I mean, they are out. Anything that's made with potatoes, stores seem to really be struggling to get in right now. I know we have a lot of Stouffer's fans on our channel. They always seem to have the meatloaf, don't they? But I mean, most of these meals are just kind of disappearing everywhere. I mean, we're probably 240 miles from Cincinnati, so, but we are on that truck line of I-75. So a lot of this stuff, and they do have some chicken pot pies, not many, but yeah, they got the 4-pack. So we got a lot of comments on the Farm Rich products from Meijer. They sell them here too. $7.65 for the different ones. But one thing that we haven't seen anywhere is the TGI Fridays sides. We like the potato skins and the jalapeno poppers. The poppers are really good. Jessica likes potato skins. And they have the mozzarella cheese. Not many, but it's good to see that they're still coming in somewhere. So we have been getting a lot of comments on breakfast products lately, particularly Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean is having trouble coming in here too. We seem to have a lot more than what they have. 20 count, $12.99 here though for just the biscuits. $11.99 up north, but I expected that to be a lot. I'm actually surprised they have these in here. One thing that we haven't seen in a long time is the Bob Evans ones. And they got them $5.85. That seems like a pretty good deal. These are really good too, so if you come across these, I haven't been able to find them. Hopefully they're starting to come back up north, because I love the sausage, egg, and cheese ones. Somebody had asked about Tyson boneless, skinless chicken thighs a while back. We haven't seen these anywhere. Now they don't have a price on them. I checked every one of these prices, not any of them is this, but I just wanted to point out that they have them here at the Publix in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So let us know down in the comments if you've been able to find these anywhere. We had a lot of comments on this a while ago. We've had a couple comments on it recently. Not so much Tyson though, just any frozen chicken thighs. I mean, you could always just freeze the fresh chicken thighs. I've had some comments that people don't recommend that. I don't really know. We've always done it, never had a problem with it, but you know, they do have them here. So if you have a Publix near you, might be worth checking out. So one of the deli meats that me and Jessica like to get is the Hillshire Farm and Cons. However, I would never pay $5.48 for the regular 7-ounce portion of this. That's ridiculous. I mean, 7-ounce portion of roast beef, 8-ounce portion of turkey breast, $5.48 though. That is $3.99 at Kroger in Cincinnati, but we'll have to check because it may have gone up, but I guarantee you it hasn't gone up that much. So Jessica wanted me to check the baby aisle to see if it's affected Publix as much as it has pretty much everywhere else. I will say they have plenty of diapers. Okay, so Publix is pretty much wiped out on baby formula. This is, you know, a very small section, so they don't sell much anyway. We can see that the recall has affected them as well. We have tons that is not on the shelf here. And I can almost tell, I can tell you right now that people are buying up the liquid because they can't get the powder. So I don't know how much they carry on a normal day basis. This is the one in Tennessee. But even in Cincinnati, this has been a major issue. We've had a couple recalls on the powdered formula, which we can see that they don't have hardly any of. They have a few of but I think mostly affected was the Similac. And I think one of the Infamils was too of the powder form. So but you can see that people haven't been able to get the powder form, so they are buying up the regular liquid form. I came over to see if they had some biscuits. They actually do. $2.99 a can though here is a bit ridiculous. They were $2.19 in Cincinnati, and then we saw that they jumped to $2.59 because, you know, and theirs might have been cheaper a couple weeks ago too, and they were probably out of them. But they have a few in. We have had some comments on English muffins and the bagels, the Thomas bagels and muffins. $4.99 for a thing of Thomas bagels here, $4.79 for a thing of English muffins. No thanks. So I did want to point out that bacon is extremely high down here. $9.25 for my black label bacon. The most expensive it is anywhere in Cincinnati is $6.99. I take that back. I have seen it for $7.99. I believe that was at Meijer one time, but we saw that went back down for the regular price. $9.25 here. That's pretty pricey. That was our trip to Publix. You know, it feels a lot like Meijer in there. It's even the self-checkout thing it's the same exact self-checkout that Meijer has, so very familiar. They're stocked on a lot of different stuff. Canned goods, good to see that all that stuff is stocked up. Pasta was very low. All the usual suspects that are all over the country are low. Breakfast sandwiches, cat food, dog food, baby formula right now. All the things that are low up north are as low or gone here. So, you know, we are seeing a trend across the country. Glad we came to Publix though. It's cool to see everything, the bakery and all that stuff. That's the most I've ever paid for a half gallon of milk in my life. $2.58. We needed milk, you know, and it's like, it is what it is. It was almost $4 for a gallon of milk. And remember the tax. You're going to pay a little more here than you would in Ohio. We had a lot of comments in Florida and stuff like that where taxes are, I guess, are cheaper. You don't have taxes on food, and a lot of places like that across the country. But it is different for someone like us where we have to factor in all that extra tax at the end of the trip. You know, when you look on your receipt, it makes a huge difference. But anyway, it was neat to see Publix, some of the different stuff. Like I said, it has a Meijer feel to it, not as massive as Meijer, but it definitely has that kind of feel. A lot of friendly people working in here, real nice people. But yeah, it's really expensive compared to anywhere up by us. It's much more expensive down here than anywhere else I've probably ever shopped for groceries. So take that with a grain of salt though, because I don't know, there may be places down here that are way more expensive than Publix. So anyway, that was our trip to Publix. Thank you so much for watching today. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.